All right, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I had a little issue starting up the stream, but welcome aboard. I figured it doesn't matter what I stream about today. Everybody's just gonna be like, yo, I saw your video yesterday. I've mentioned it a few times on stream before, but I've never really like had an open discussion. But we could talk about whatever, really. I figured we just hang out. Tomorrow, I'll make a video. T-Bags, good morning. Probably. It was popping, Jimbo. Dude, what's up? He's late. I'm late? What? It's 11. It's 11 in the morning. I'm not late. I'm early. Technically, I'm like an hour early. How are you guys today? Happy Thursday. So this is the therapy stream? No, I don't. I'm good, dude. I'm good. You have trust issues? I don't know, like, in what way? Josh, did you hear about that COVID thing? I live in Utah. Want to go jeeping. I mean this in the politest way possible, but what you look like though. You forgot to hide your girl's name in the video. Like, I know, dude. Like, I know. I woke up this morning with literally 35 emails and 35 Instagram DMs, and on top of all day yesterday, like, hey, just for a split second, you can see a first name. And it's like, I didn't even have to blur out their names, but I just don't want them, I don't want to ruin their lives, you know? After that cheating talk, are you going to look for some corporate cringe? I might have a company for you. Pivot guy, slide through the DMs. DM me the corporate cringe. Has anyone contacted you since that video? No. They're all blocked. They're all blocked. They're all no contact. I'm a dude. My Jeep is not meant really for Jeeping. It's kind of like daily driver setup right now. You should have. Nah, dude. Nah. It's not about getting revenge. As much as you want to get revenge, you can't do that. That's... He needs TRP. See, this is the thing. Everyone's like, you guys need TRP. You guys need to read Rollo Tomasi's books. And I've read that. I've read all this stuff. It's really easy to... It's really easy to give advice from a distance. And you're getting all the details that took me a while to put together. Of course, you're like, you should have gone no contact right away. It's like, obviously, you know, that's basically what happened anyways. Have you tried a boyfriend? No, I'm not into dudes. Yeah, dude, it was like all back and forth. Do you feel stronger after this? It was like a year ago, so I've been back in the game for a while. Greetings from Mexico. Yo, bienvenidos. Do you work out at Vasa? Nah, Vasa was too expensive. It was like $100 to sign up, and then like $100 a month, and then like $100 to cancel, and then an extra $100 to cancel before 6 months. It was stupid. Do you use Tinder anymore after this? It doesn't bother me. Like, yeah, Tinder's like a hookup app, technically. And when I first went on Tinder, when we first met, like, there was zero intention of ever doing any relationship stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, we just kept going on more dates. Things were chill. Do you like your Nano Leaf, Sean? I think it's a little overpriced for what I paid. Like for what you get out of it, I think it's a little overpriced. And they flicker on certain cameras, which is not good. Did you see Dave Ramsey's last video and his opinion on what to do about your 401k? Oh no. Are you worried about your ex-friend retaliating? He doesn't live here. He doesn't live here. I'm not worried. How old was she? When we met? I don't know, I was like 25, 24. She was like 22, 21. Let me get some music. Latest. Let's see. Is this any good? Absolutely not. Oh, this is weird. Yeah, there we go. Increase your mic volume, please. Okay, hold on. Josh, why don't you come to Mexico with 100 grand? Okay, number one, I don't have 100 grand. Number two, I have my dad to take care of and my dogs and a mortgage. And number three, I don't really want to live in Mexico. Do you feel like anything they said could be considered, or you think it was all BS because they were cheating? But of course, it's all BS. It's all BS. I'm sure they did go to the movies. I'm sure they did go out to eat. I'm sure they did talk about stuff in between when they weren't talking, you know? Slid into the Instagram DMs. I heard it. Roger that. An employee appreciation video? Got it. I'll slap that in to the next vid. What games you been playing these days? I haven't played a game in forever. Hinge? Hinge is good. Bumble's, I don't know. Like, if you're gonna use Tinder, you don't ever pick, you know? Like, you just match with everyone, and then when you get a match back, you sort later. Like, there's no point even, like, looking at Tinder and, like, saying, oh, she's really hot, I swiped. It doesn't matter, because they have to match back, so you're getting all in your head, and you're just like, you know, it's stupid. So the way I do dating apps, I just swipe on everybody and then I just sort later. Do you believe that everyone deserves a second opportunity though? No. Do you watch ASMR? Dude, yeah, dude, I'm all about that ASMR. Do you ever have bad dreams about what happened? Sometimes. Where's my mom? She lives in Georgia. How many matches do you have? I don't know. Let me look. What the heck? 230 CZKs. In your previous stream, you mentioned that Europe is best for employment, the USA is best for running your own business. Can you elaborate? What makes Europe so good for being an employee? Yeah, so Europe's a decent place to work as an employee because they have a lot of benefits that can protect you as a worker. And the taxes are high, and if you don't have healthcare, it doesn't matter because most European countries have built-in healthcare, even though it's probably not the greatest. They have more social services in place. Not all countries have this, like not all European countries have this, but a lot of European countries have this. And in the U.S., it's better to run a business in the U.S. because you have the right to work, basically. So you could just fire everyone, or at will employment. You could just fire them same day, hire them same day. It doesn't matter. Taxes are way different. You know, no built-in healthcare here, and you could just do a lot more running a business in the U.S. than you can in Europe. Did you ever consider taking your dad to Europe for healthcare? No. He doesn't have a passport. How are you doing the text to video? What? I'd really like to get to know you someday. Stay golden. Jonna, is that a reference to vintage genetics? Is that a vintage genetics stay golden? Because if you're into vintage genetics, slide through the DMs. He's like the only fitness influencer that I like. How do you stop yourself from ghosting good matches? What? If it's a good match, I won't ghost. Usually I'll message once. If they don't respond, I'll message again. If they don't respond, that's it. Because a lot of people read a message and they forget about it. They don't answer. That's it. That's all I really do. But okay, let's get this straight. I don't have issues walking up to girls and talking to them. Like, cold approach. Like, I don't have problems with that, right? I just don't go a lot of places. COVID is giving us huge discounts on Bitcoin. Are you hodling? I don't have any Bitcoin. I have a little, but I have mostly Ethereum. Let me look. Coin market cap. What's it looking like today? 6.1K. Down 20%. Holy moly. But that's... What do you think about Trend Black in his video about you? You can go read the pinned comment on his video. I think, like, if you just asked me, that would have been a lot easier than to assume a bunch of stuff. Thoughts on the presidential candidates? They all suck. Cold email style. Hey girl, let me get that email. Wait, who do you follow for fitness? Oh, I like Vintage Genetics. Vintage Genetics is a good dude. I just like his personality a lot. Keep it real, man. Hey, thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Are you full stack or iOS? I'm not iOS. Full stack, I guess. They all suck? Wait, are you saying... Yeah, I'm not very political. I don't really agree with anything either. Like, I don't agree with everything either candidate says. Yo, let me come up on that number real quick. That doesn't work. Oh, Wesley Visters. Dude, he's such a good guy. It'd be cool to, like, work out with him. Can I do some donuts in the snow with you? Yo, yeah, of course, you're welcome. Just let me know. We go ride on a motorcycle, whatever you want to do. What about Trim Black? What are your thoughts? What did you think of Yang? He's ahead of his time. That's what I think. The Galaxy Brain approach is to message them on. Yo, one guy left a comment on my video yesterday about what I do for fun. Like, first of all, taking a Jeep into the snow and going off-roading and stuff is fun for me. Riding a motorcycle is fun. Doing adventurous activities is fun for me. That's fun. I don't, whatever. And this dude left this comment. What'd he say? He said, y'all want to see, look, how about I just show you? Yeah, I just show you. You see it? Can't really see it. I'll just read it. What are your thoughts on thoughts? Yeah, dude. That's a good thought. Take the Jeep and do a donut in the snow. Come on, grow up. Old people do old people stuff. Go on walks, talk, chill at cafes and restaurants, and take trips with the bus. You live in La La Fantasyland, and it's your fault for asking someone to do stupid stuff like that with you from another grown human. And I said, good on you for gatekeeping what types of ages can have what types of fun. That'll probably go in the next hater video. Oh, I watched Greg for sure. Greg is pretty funny. What's the best book you've read recently? Oh, that reminds me. It's probably unscripted. It's always unscripted. Yeah. So in the last live stream, I said that MJ DeMarco left me on red, which is the author of Unscripted, which is like where all my. He was like the first one to like confirm all of my ideas about corporate was garbage, and I messaged him. I said we should do we should do a video together. And he responded, and he said, Josh, give me an email to discuss it. Appreciate the offer. So your boy MJ DeMarco might be coming on the channel. That's weird. That's weird to think about because I don't feel special. What's the coolest coding project you've worked on? Probably stuff with my Arduino. Or maybe the game dev. That was fun. So you're focusing on hater comments? No, that I just remember reading that one and I was like, old people do old people stuff. It's like neat. When's the dating stories video dropping? I haven't made it yet, but I guess I could. How did you get back into dating? All right, step one. Well, I didn't really let myself go. Like when I was with her for all those years, like I didn't let myself go. I didn't blow up. I still hit the gym all the time. Still kept the abs. Like, so I would say step one, get in shape. But like step one for me was get in better shape. And then just go on lots of dates. Like I learned a lot of stuff from being married, right? Like everyone's like, you need to take the red one. You need to take that red pill, Josh. And I'm just like, I would agree and say the main thing that I did to mess up would be live together, right? Will you one day become rich? Dude, I'm rich in the heart. I don't know who gets to define rich. Having more money than you need. She got bored, bro. Probably. Bye. You get flaked on with dates? Like maybe once. Step two. What's up, Tracy? So weird song. Just started Unscripted, so good. Dude, it is. What's the best book for JavaScript? I think books, I don't know, maybe like, I don't know. Just, there's so much stuff online for free for JavaScript. Why buy a book? Josh, is the ROI better on dating or renting? Depends on what you want. You got the same shaker cup? Hey, dude, thanks. Good to see you. Hey, Benjamin, thanks for being here, dude. Thanks for that tweet. Like, I didn't really know what to say, but yeah, I didn't think it would happen to me. Wife versus girlfriend. Who was the worst? The wife. 100%. You don't know JS? Yeah, that's true. How's the stock portfolio? Yeah, see, I don't mess with the market. I'd rather just buy assets that generate cash flow. Are you going your own way now, Josh? Yep. I don't know. I mean, not in ways. Do you take any supplements? Yeah, I have like a whole countertop full of supplements. Is it important to work a dev job before starting your own business? I mean, you could just work a job before starting your own business so that you have some experience in how a business works. Or you'll end up being stuck in a pyramid scheme, convincing yourself that you're your own boss. Tyler, this is actually Arnold Palmer, BCAAs. How's the flying going? We went flying video. Yeah, so my instructor got sick, but I went flying on Monday. It was pretty great. It was pretty fantastic, to be honest. We just did takeoffs and lands the whole time. Starfish made me laugh. I tried to explain the starfish concept to my dad. He's like, so what's a starfish? And I was like, you know, when they just don't move. You do all the work. You just started cracking up. You play PUBG on PC or just mobile? I like the mobile version better. Would you get married again, or would you not repeat it? No, I'm not. No, I'm not getting married. I told that. Oh, there's some comments in the video that said, you asked your girlfriend to give up getting married and give up having kids, and I asked neither of those things. I just came into the relationship with that established. I was like, I'm not gonna marry you, and I'm not having kids. And she's like, oh, okay, that's cool. I don't want kids either. And for marriage, she didn't really say much. You think working in a small company is a good alternative to having my own? If you're up like near the top and you have influence over it, yeah. We need more wholesome father-son content. My dad's sick right now. He has the flu. Or, well, I don't know. He could have that old COVID. Who knows? How did you get that jawline? I checked jawline before I was born. There was a list of check boxes, and I checked jawline, but I forgot to check give me that small waist, so I have a jawline with a thick boy waist. So I don't have like that V. Without children, marriage is kind of pointless. Yeah, I don't know. Girls always want kids. That's not true. Do you have health insurance for my dad? No, I don't have. The gym is my health insurance. And my dad doesn't have health insurance because it's just expensive. How come in videos you say you and your dad get along great, but then you say stuff like your parents don't care about you too much? All right, so number one, me and my mom really don't have a relationship anymore. We don't really talk. And back then, when that was happening, my mom and dad were like having a lot of disagreements. And I was trying to convince my dad, like, hey, you gotta go on your own, dude. You gotta go your own way. And my dad's like, no, Josh. I was like, my mom is not treating you right. And he's like, no, Josh. And like, just there's a lot more to it than just like me and my dad being on video and laughing and getting along. Does mechanical dad have a mechanical keyboard? No. Well, he might. No, he doesn't. Girls want kind of the majority of the time. Yeah, I mean, if girls want kids, that's fantastic, but I don't. Alexander says, hit me with the channel review. Yeah, sure, dude. Why don't you want kids? Because I don't want kids. I don't care. I don't want kids. I have dogs. That's enough for me. I like doing what I like to do when I want to do it. What's the name of the notification sound? I can never find it. It's the default notification, Scott. Like I didn't change it. Alexander, Alex, let me pull it up. Let's take a gander here. Oh no, don't get me demonetized. All right, hold on. Let me move this over to the side. Thank you for the 24, by the way. Dogs better than kids? That's how I feel about it. Not everybody agrees. I'd rather just adopt. Like I don't feel a need to have kids. There's a lot of people out there that don't have loving parents. Or I'd just be a big brother, right? Be cool big brother. You leaked the name of your ex-girlfriend. Like, okay, great. It's a first name. Is it a nickname? Is it a middle name? Is it a friend's name? I don't even have to blur their names. I just did it because I'm too nice. Your genetic line will end with you. Nah, my sister will probably pop out some kids. Don't worry about it. How hot was the ex-girlfriend on a scale of 1 to 10? She's pretty hot. She was starfish hot, apparently. I mean, not at first. When you lived with her, did you have separate finances? Oh, hell yeah, dude. No, I'm not mixing money with anybody. Everything is in my name, and our finances are separate. If you want something, you buy it. Was she Finnish or American? She's American. Alright, I have to do this video. I have to do this channel review. So we're going to look at Alexander's channel here. Here's the channel if you guys want to check it out with me. You single right now? I just say I'm dating. Electrical engineering, math, computer science, or computer engineering. Which one is a better college major? Electrical engineering for engineering jobs, and the other ones aren't needed to do code. Alright, I'm done. I'm done reading this question. Stop asking me if I believe in religion. I'm not going to answer. How did you split the costs? She gave me money. She just cashed me money every month. And she got a good deal too. That's why she wanted to move back in, because she's not gonna find a house with a yard and have, you know, no roommates or anything for that. You know, like, she got a good deal. She hit me with, like, what did I charge? It was like $800, $850 a month is what I asked for, and she gave me that, which is that's like for everything, right? So she'd give me $850, which was like half of what she made, and then I would pay for everything else, like groceries, utilities, whatever. Trying to learn web dev or mobile dev? You could do mobile dev with web dev, Ricky. All right. Let me. Am I gonna get? Do I have anything pulled up right now? Okay, cool. Hey, thanks for being here, guys. By the way, I'm in the live stream. Welcome aboard. Is there any way you can interview your ex here on this channel? No, I don't want to. I don't want to see her again. Oh, all right. So, Ryan, what's up, dude? So the thumbnails need work. I know highlighting in yellow when you're making it in Photoshop is really appealing. But you need to be a lot bigger in this thumbnail. You need to be like a lot bigger. But the views to sub ratio is really good. But I think highlighting in yellow really only works for like one person, and that would be like Linus Tech Tips. Vlogs are hard to say. Behind the scenes of my photo booth business. Ooh. So here's a note. When I mouse over this, do you see how there's a watch later, all these buttons here? That's why you don't put text on the upper right of videos, because when people mouse over it to go, oh, what is that? Like, they can't read it. So that's a big one there. Dark mode, a man of culture. Oh yeah. What cheating video? Video I posted yesterday. First DJ gig log. That's cool. There's a lot of views. You need to post more often. Creating a panorama in Lightroom. See, again, there's a timestamp over the text. Help me find my current girlfriend. Hey, Anthony, I appreciate that. Did you feel people were Finnish? Or Finnish people were cold in their interactions? Oh, of course they're cold. They're Finnish. That's what they do. It's nothing personal. That's what they would say. Finnish people don't do small talk. Comment about developer in Africa. What? I don't know how. What do I comment? Like, do it up. Sounds good. Ian, I don't know. What is that? Venetius, what's up, dude? I could be your new girlfriend if you need someone. What you look like, though? What do you want to do in the next 5 years? Bro, I just want to make movies. Like, I just want to direct movies and have my own production company and go around and just make movies about people. That's like the dream. There's just no money in making movies unless you're in Hollywood. What do you mean, like, your dad wasn't there for you? Did he tell you just to move on? No, they didn't answer. Like, no one answered. My mom didn't answer. They didn't care. My dad didn't answer. My mom and dad were fighting a lot. So you got to get the review done first. We're doing both. No rush. I'm gonna look at this background. Background is good. I'd say bring the camera a little bit closer and sit more to the right here. Let me zoom in. I'd say sit slightly more to the right, so you're on that lower third line, or rule of thirds line. This would be an upper third, but you know, like the rule of thirds where there's lines that go across like a grid. Put your face over here and leave some empty space to put text and pop-ups over here. Humans of New York. Sounds like your idea, but video conversion. Yeah, that'd be so cool. But I don't know how to. Flight school progress? Dude, it's going. Actually, I got some gear to practice flying because, like, I don't want to spend more money than I have to get this pilot's license. So I'm just going to be practicing a lot on simulators. If you guys got any recommendations, I got X-Plane 11. I know there's P3D as well. What's on my face? Dude, you get a lot of views for vlogs and stuff. I think the stroke on this text is a little bit too much. Have you quit coding? I just code when I need to. It's just a tool. Code is a tool for me, not a job. I use code to build things that I need or that I want. I don't. So in this picture, you highlighted yourself, but you can't see again. Oh, chat can't even see. All right. In this picture, you highlighted yourself, and I just, again, always test for mobile first. Sure, you should do a horror movie. That'd be fun. Did your ex situation make you miss your wife at any point? Ooh, absolutely not. No. If anything, I was just like, why did I do this again? What's your opinion on the Utah Jazz? I don't watch basketball. If you have a Vive headset, I sure do. That sounds like a good idea. Maybe make a flight sim video. I don't know. I don't think anyone will watch that. No one cares about that. You said you wanted to get that million before turning 30. How's it going so far? It sucks. It's not going. It's not. There's no point in making $1 million and just having $1 million in the bank. There's really no point. That's not what rich people do. That's not what wealthy people do. No one would just make $1 million and keep it in the bank. They would reinvest it back into themselves, right? Would you stay friends with an ex? No, get away from me. That's not how I do things. This sounds like Super Mario Sunshine. Do you regret making the video? No. Is industrial engineering a good major? How do you feel about PowerPoints from 9 to 5? psychological reasons, you might want to talk to a therapist and try to dig deep in what might be a factor for you choosing of a girl. What? How you gauge a girl's craziness before it just comes out of nowhere? You know? Why do you always keep whining? Thanks for being here, Tarun. That's what your plan was. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to make $1 million like anybody else, probably. I'm not focused so much on making money. I try to just make really good content, or helpful content, or insightful content. And I mean, I try to make money, but that's not the point of what I do. I want to enjoy waking up every day first, and I don't think having a bunch of money will really do that for me, because I mean, I could buy stuff. That's cool and that's fun for a minute, but it's more about like internal growth. Are you viewing another YouTuber? Yeah. We're looking at his thumbnails right now. And this video here, which seems to be good. I would just move slightly to the right. Did you realize the name of your ex wasn't blurred? I did not realize, but I woke up this morning to 100 messages saying, hey dude, there's not much I can do other than use the YouTube editor to re-blur it, and then that takes like literally 8 hours for YouTube to process it. So whenever it fixes, but I didn't do it on purpose. To be honest, they should be thankful that I did it. Yeah, dude, this is a really good channel. To be honest, you need to post more because the view to sub count ratio is really good. What's in my camera bag? See, again, it's on the right. I can't see it. Emerald wheat shows. Let me look at this. DJ photography. What's going on? Oh, is this just like a photography video? Okay, so this is my personal opinion on making vlogs. If you're gonna make a vlog, only do it if people can walk away with something. Like they can learn something from it. I just want to know if you're satisfied with your plan. Oh. Yeah, I am satisfied. What's a good view to sub ratio? So, like, if you look at my sub count to video view ratio, it's really not that fantastic. Like, this guy, he has 329 subs, 101 views. Like, a third is really good. 40%. His channel looks cute. I'd watch. It does. That's true. Is there anything specific that you want to see? That you want me to review? Let me see. Discussion, channels. Let's go to the about. Got all that there. That's good. Discussion. Cool. Channels. You should feature some other channels. Everything else looks fine. Everything's linked here. If you're a photographer, then you should have your own personal website up here linked as well. I didn't watch the video. 1 hour video. Yeah, dude, it's a lot. Josh, review my channel. Patrick. No. Oh, here's the channel, by the way, if you want to go check them out. Thanks for that. You should go sub. Average is 14% sub to view. Now, average is about 30%. Honestly. Oops. Tabs versus spaces. Who cares? Who cares? Wait, Josh, you're not a real developer. Whatever you want to use. Personally, tabs. How do you make women loyal? What the kind of question is that? All right, look, I'm not trying to take this like chat downwards. Like, I don't think you, I think that's not how it works. Looking forward to the next vid. Thanks, Joseph. You ever gonna do a gym stream? Nah. Dude, I made one video doing a deadlift and 400 people were like, hey bro, your form's too wide. And then all these other people are like, hey bro, your form is too close together. It's like suddenly everyone is a fitness expert as soon as you post a video doing something. Alex, thanks, man. You didn't have to do that. Alex, if you have any questions about what I was talking about for your videos, just email me and I'll clarify. I'm trying to get more disciplined about my work, keep procrastinating in my efforts. As someone who's older than me, what have you learned to combat this? Moonstar, you gotta do the Atomic Habits method. 100% you gotta do the Atomic Habits method. That means you just sit down for 120 seconds and you say, all right, at the end of these 120 seconds, I'm gonna just get up and I quit. Like, it's fine. But I bet if you can sit down for 120 seconds and do it, you'll keep going. It's always it's literally like the first 35 seconds of doing any activity that's like, ugh. And after that, you're good. And then you get motivated. You don't get motivated first. You always get motivated after you do the work. And even then, motivation is stupid because it doesn't last. You got to get disciplined. Have an interview in 30 minutes. Any tips? Get there early and ask if there's anything specific you should prepare for. Keep doing what you do. Hey, thanks, Aubrey. Perspective about selling. What? That's vague. What do you mean? Cheating video hurt my soul. Oh, Trin is here. Trin, are you gonna record this too and put me in another video? You're gonna do it. Don't do it. Trin, just message me. Just message me next time. And then make the video if you want. Shouldn't 50% be average? Yeah, it should be, but YouTube's algorithm doesn't push that. YouTube's algorithm pushes what people will watch, not what's in your sub box. Have you read Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins? Yeah, that dude's a monster. He's a beast. Tips on marketing a product. Don't sell the features, okay? Sell the benefits. I unlisted the video. Did you? You didn't have to. Oh, you did. All right. 29. Thanks, Node. Thanks for new subs. I'll definitely post. You got to post 2-3 times a week, Alex. And you got to get them to be as close to 10 minutes, if not 10 minutes, as possible. What TRP or other channels do you go watch? Yeah, so, I mean, just Rolo, dude. Just Rolo. Why not move to a more populous city like New York if you're single? I don't want to live in New York, number one, because I don't. It's nothing there for me. I like mountains a lot. Mountains are a big thing for me. Outdoor activities are a big thing for me. And then mainly, I can't get a loan from a bank yet. My business is not old enough. How important is mechanical engineering internship last summer for college? Yeah, it'll help for sure, but for mechanical engineering, but you could still get one with no experience. Did I miss anything? Man, I'm getting ignored. It's not true. Like, sometimes your messages go into the chat and they don't pop up for me to read. I try not to ignore. Glad I could catch your live stream. Asher, thanks for being here. Goggins is amazing, indestructible. Dude, he's a beast. He's a beast. Any tips on best energy drink? Is the best energy drink sleep? Yeah, probably sleep first, and then best energy drink would be, I mean, I don't know, you could get focus supplements, which are like caffeine and theanine. Have you considered moving back and work in Europe? I don't want to live in Europe. I don't want to live there. I'm good. Can you show us the dogs? They're probably asleep. Yeah, as long as I got high-speed internet, I'm good. I'll live out, not in the city. I'd much rather live away from the city. I like kind of like that just open spaces, do what you want kind of vibe, more than that city hustle. Like the whole like I'd rather hustle 24/7 than slave a 9 to 5. Like it's really dumb. Like you should still, if you're gonna do your own thing, right? Yeah, you should hustle, but I still think 100-hour work weeks are stupid. Unless like that's literally what you would do with all your time anyways. What is an ab wheel roll? I have a little rolly wheel for abs. Saw the video, can relate to you and what you went through. Hope it helped getting it off your chest. Yeah, I just been thinking about it for a while. I thought about it and I thought about it, and then I said, nah, I don't want to get him kicked out of the military. I don't want, like, because like homelessness and being homeless is like a, you know, a big, I would say, fear of mine, and I wouldn't want to do that to somebody else. But so I decided to make it and just blur all the details I could, and make it not about revenge, just how to recognize when you're being gaslit. Cherryness gets it, yeah. Bang out some weighted pull-ups for us. My doors won't actually fit a pull-up bar. I gotta get a custom pull-up bar. Afternoon, Josh. Christopher, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much, sir. Are those for the ab wheel rolls? What's the hardest or least workout for you so far? It's always leg day because my right knee pinches really, really bad. What do you think about veganism? If you like it, go for it. I personally, I'm an omnivore. What biome is your favorite? Mountains and ocean, if I could get those in the same place. But then you gotta go to California. I don't want to go there either. Yeah, I don't know. Like as much as they shook up my life, I don't want to ruin theirs. I mean, there were some days where I was like, today's the day, I'm gonna make the video, full details, full base address, name, location. You know, obviously I realize I'm just upset and I'm not gonna do it, but you know, in those first few days of the anger phase, you're like, I want revenge. And that's not the way to actually do things. You gotta be the bigger man. George in South Africa, that sounds good. But isn't South Africa just like literally just great white sharks? Do you have any skills other than programming? Yeah, I mean, I can edit videos, I could do video, I can build a brand, I know how to market, I know Photoshop, I can do like audio leveling, audio engineering, public speech, mechanical engineering stuff. I can fly a plane now, I can ride a motorcycle, I can drive a manual. I don't know, I got lots of skills. How you monetize it, it depends on your hustle. The Vive and X-Plane is super fun and helps with sight picture. Okay, all right. Is there any add-ons I need to get for X-Plane? Because I got the Vive back there. You can see it on the wall. Need a hug, bro? That's how I feel some days. saw the vid with Rolo. Do you think out of getting those relationships, it helps your... Yeah, it does for sure. Experience is mine to the T. Been nearly 10 years. Thank you for the 2. You didn't have to do that. Were you raised LDS? No, I was raised Pentecostal. Very fire and brimstone kind of deal. Wasn't a good experience. Gold tip to live off YouTube? Yeah, don't live off YouTube. Never do that. Never live off ad revenue alone. That's putting your eggs in one basket. You gotta have multiple sources of income. I like how you never act from emotion. Yeah, it makes me seem like I'm a robot, right? It makes me seem like I'm just very like, don't you have any energy levels, Josh? I try not to act from emotion. If I ever feel that way, I just go lift weights. Have you played VR chat? Oh, dude, I played VR chat right before I came back to Utah, and I got the Herbert from Family Guy avatar, and I walked up to people. I was like, how's it going? What y'all doing? With the COVID-19, do you think home working jobs will rise? Yeah, if possible, they will, but it's pretty stupid that like health has to be in danger for them to think logically about it. But I mean, the CEO's got to be like, well, if I get sick, then I might not be around to use all my money. So yeah, get away from me. I imagine a lot of these work from home jobs going remote now because of COVID. There's probably going to be a bunch that make you install like time trackers and like screen watchers. Aerofly is another good VR flight sim without... Is it good? Like, is it good though? Like, can I get a Piper Archer? Because that's what I train in, so that's what I want to practice. I have trouble finding what an internship is going to have me do through required skills. How can I best find out what those positions... Okay. Every internship for coding, at least at first, or about 99%. Okay, someone's going to clip that out of context. Most internships, you end up just doing small bug fixes and learning how this company works, because usually you'll go back to that company afterwards for the job. Do you feel like making a video about the girlfriend situation is a way of processing it mentally? Writing out the script was really a way to like... I haven't put all those screenshots side by side until I started organizing them. And there were some other screenshots that were just too, I don't know, explicit to really want to talk about or show. But like after seeing all of that, like after seeing how every single text message became about the other person, is like, you deserve the situation that you're in because you ignore your friends and your significant others. And I was like, and then I noticed every single message said that in some way, and it was just like, I don't know, monetize the heartbreak, right? Internship for getting coffee. Chris, you can just email them and ask. You could email some devs there and be like, look, I'm not emailing you for a job. I'm just curious about what it is you do on the day-to-day. Get ready for Half-Life Alex? No, I need an index. I have the OG Vive on the wall over there, and it's like it has that screen door effect really bad. What do you think about rental properties? Have you thought about it? Oh, of course, dude. Of course. Again, I just can't get a loan from a bank. My business is not 2 years old. Do you know that you've been recognized and recommended by other YouTubers? Traversy Media recommended your channel. I think he did in one of his videos. Did he do that in a recent video? Traversy's got you covered, dude. He'll teach you everything you need to know. Like, he's a good example of someone who really just enjoys code. Did anyone try to contact you since you released the video? No. No. Well, they're all blocked. And I didn't name names. I didn't show faces. for all legal purposes, everything could have been made up. Instead of getting a loan to buy a house, why not use your savings? That's not what you do. That's not how real estate works. Everything in real estate is all about using debt. Good debt. When do you start your business? It'll be 2 years in August. So whenever I get to August, I can hit up that investing life. I can move. I can get a loan. It's a weird song. Do you have any advice on getting sponsorships as a medium-sized educational gaming channel? Educational gaming. Okay, so there's a couple places. Thought leaders. Go look up thought leaders. They'll hook you up. It's just like way too much dubstep. I wouldn't invest in anything before Microsoft Flight Sim comes out. It's going to be the best training environment. We'll see. We'll see. But on the days that I can't fly, I still want to practice. I just want to practice radio calls. I want to practice the traffic patterns. It's worth it to me. If practicing at home saves me, 5 more training sessions just because I mess up like the radio calls or something that I could have practiced at home, then I think it's worthwhile. Thought leaders. Yeah, it's spelled like thoughts, but yeah. Use the tax laws to roll over smaller properties' profits into larger ones. Yeah, that's exactly what you do. You use tax benefits of real estate to invest in more real estate. And so you take out a home equity loan all right, so you buy a house that's in crappy condition, you fix it up, you get a reevaluation. It's usually valued more. So you take a home equity line of credit, which means you take a loan based on the value of the house, and then you use that equity loan to go invest into another house that's crappy, and then you fix that up, and then you take another home equity loan on that one after it's fixed up, and then you invest in another property, and you just do that forever. Can you do pyramid push-ups? Yeah. You're closer to being licensed than I realized. I'm not actually that close. I need a lot more hours, but I've done most of the things, I think. Well, I don't know. I've done a lot. I've done like emergency power off landings, stalls, traffic patterns, radio calls. I gotta learn how to use the little like GPS better. You can use a personal loan. Yeah, you could use a personal loan, but still, getting any loan from a bank self-employed sucks. It sucks because when you run a business, your goal is to not make profit. Your goal is to business expense as much as you can. You don't want to make profit, right? That's what Amazon does. They don't want to make a lot of profit. They just spend all the money that they make for things that they can write off for taxes. And when you do that when you're self-employed, like when you go to get a personal loan, the bank's gonna be like, oh, well, how much did you make last year? And you're gonna be like, well, I didn't make that much because I business expense most of what I made. They don't care about your net income. They care about what you profited, what you paid taxes on. It's hard to get loans self-employed. If you could go back in time to learn code, would you do self-learning or go to Lambda? I never went to Lambda. I just think they have a good model. I went to Dev Mountain, but if I had to go back in time, I would do self-taught. Like always try self-taught first until you can't do it. And I wimped out. I couldn't do it. So I had to go to boot camp because I was, yeah. Get your IFR. Yeah, I definitely want to get the IFR. 100%. I'll get VFR, IFR, maybe multi-engine if I want to get a multi-engine plane. But the more engines, more problems. But also, if one engine goes out, you can still fly. Amazon doesn't do it to avoid taxes, though. They just do it to continue to grow their business. Yeah, that's what every business says. Oh, we don't business expense to avoid taxes. We just want to reinvest in our business. That's literally what everyone says. Because why would you say, I want to avoid taxes? That's how you get the IRS. You know? But the IRS already know, so doesn't matter what you say. Just pay them what you legally owe them and move on. Don't mess with the IRS. They will bend you over and bring a rusty fork. Don't do it. Straight to the Cirrus. I think Piper's pretty dope, or Beechcraft would be cool. Do you think 138k salary is good in LA? I don't know your living expenses. New member. What is that? 5 push-ups. All right, hold on. I got you. Just watched a cheating video. Yeah, it wasn't good. Today I lost 40% of my net worth. Why did you give me $2? Take it. No, take it back. Is that why Amazon is so cheap? Amazon actually loses money on the retail side of things. So like Amazon is losing a bunch of money on their like the buying side. Amazon makes money off of its cloud services. That's where Amazon makes all of its big bucks. Amazon is taking a loss on purpose, basically to put everyone out of business. It's just anti-competitive practices. That's what they do. That's why retail is going out, and they are taking a loss every single year. They're not profitable on the selling and buying side of their website. They're just doing it because they know other people can't compete unless they have a lot of money, like Walmart. Are you doing Rule 0 Saturday? No, I have not been invited. Matthew, what up, dude? Alright, I gotta... Will the IRS cheat on you? IRS will never cheat on you. They're the most loyal companion there is. Alright, hold on. Let me get you the 5 push-ups. Move my light. Oh, this looks way more dramatic lighting. Maybe I'll go to that. Alright, hit you with the 5. How am I gonna do it? Like this? Wait, someone said diamond push-ups, right? Here you go. There we go. Do it one-handed, no balls. Thanks for sharing something so personal. I hope it helps. Like, I hope it helps people recognize when they're being gaslit. That was the whole reason I made it. It wasn't for revenge, as much as I wanted to do it for that reason. That's why I waited so long. IRS always cheats on Kit Boga. That's true. What's your bench squat deadlift 1 rep max? I haven't done it in so long. If I do 1 rep maxes, it's always at the end of the pyramid. And I always pyramid up. So I don't think any of those numbers are really accurate. The other day I was deadlifting... I deadlifted 335, but that was, again, at the end of my pyramid up. Bench press, I was benching 225 for reps the other day. Squat, maybe 300. My legs are the weakest, 100%. Because I fell off my one wheel. And hurt my knee. How many years were you a dev? About 3, a little over 3 years. Very new to the channel, very impressed. Thanks for the realism about corporate life. Mark, dude, thanks for that. I appreciate that. It's actually worse though. Actually, how would you guys feel about an interview with HR? I happen to have some connections that I might be able to do an interview with an HR lady. And I swear, if I do an interview with an HR lady that brings spaghetti and marshmallows, I'm out. The video's over. I think that'd be funny, just to like sit down HR and be like, why do you do what you do? She might be down to do it. I'll put like that dramatic anonymous lighting. Love it as a former HR person. So the thing is, like, whenever I talk to her, she's like, bro, I know we do the dumbest stuff. And I'm like, why? Why do you make these devs do that? And she's like, it's fun to watch them act like kids. It's like, do you think it actually works? And they're like, no. It's self-aware HR. Something rare. Do it, I dare you. I would do it, but she would have to be willing to do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Let me see. I'll ask. All right, I'm waiting for the response. Your thoughts on toilet paper shortage? You have a hand, right? I'm just kidding. That's disgusting. I don't know. If you're here and you enjoy the stream or get something out of it, or just like listening to me rant, maybe hit thumbs up. Give her a shot of truth serum first. Mark, maybe you should come on. Can you see my resume? Jel, can you email it to me? Let me look at my email. See if I got it. You don't have to donate. This job ad is insane. That's the last email I got. Thank you for that, by the way. Hired. Are you interested in augmented reality? From a business perspective, augmented reality is going to be first before virtual reality. Virtual reality is just too much setup, too much gear to get into it. Until they get to the point of like that Black Mirror episode where you just like put on some contacts or put on like some little headphones that take you into VR. All right, she said maybe with 4 Ys. Oh, there goes my light. It says she's typing. Let's see. Let's see if she'll do the interview. I'll put a voice changer. She said, if we do the video, I'm bringing marshmallows and spaghetti. And if we have to do the game, and I'll answer your questions. No, I don't want to. No, I'm not doing HR games to do the video, but Josh, do you understand female nature? I think I have a pretty good grasp on it. Cozy lighting. Hey, thanks. Oh, we got e-girl respecter. Here we go. Let's give this troll would like some attention, right? That's why they troll. You're a grifter. Fake story, lying and acting. You ruin YouTube. Imagine having a username that's e-girl respecter. Goodbye. You gotta do the game. Alright. We have to shoot some Nerf guns. What is marshmallows and spaghetti? Alright, so that's when it's called tallest tower, and you build a tower with using spaghettis, and then you stick marshmallow to like glue the joints together of the tower, and then you build it as high as you can. Embedded development. Is web better? I think that's an opinion. Your mic is a bit soft. Is that bad? How do you keep your keyboard clean for long? Yeah, dude, that's a good question. Like, my house is pretty dusty because dogs. Just sent it. Got it. Hey, man, you might lose subscribers. Stop doing this stuff and get back to work. Oh, yeah, you left that comment yesterday. You're like, bro, just get over it. Get back to work. That's literally what that video was. It was work. Does it make a lot of sense? Get to know your team games. Yeah. When I was in corporate, I'd just leave the room when they did that. Never negatively impacted me. Yeah, for sure. That's what you can do. Like, you don't have to take part of the games. They're just going to make you feel guilty for not doing it. Buy a new keyboard every week. That sounds sustainable. Are you still coding or practicing? I only code when I need to. As should you, unless you want to do it as a job. Or you just like making things, right? Like, coding is cool. It's just not cool building apps for someone else 8 hours a day. It's a good skill to have in the back pocket. Do you feel happier doing YouTube? Yeah, I like waking up every day and being able to decide what I do with my time. That's probably like the most important thing for me. That's what I just want for everybody. Like, that's why I'm so pro entrepreneurship. Like, do whatever you want. It doesn't have to be YouTube, but like, I just want everyone to be able to wake up every day and be able to decide how they spend their day. I don't think you're meant to go to a cubicle for 50 years and then retire and that's it. Bye. See you later. Do you need a house cleaner? Are you gonna wear like a little maid outfit? And we do like the Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. I shouldn't say that. Hold on. I gotta get another light. Send it, Josh. Thanks for not ignoring the little donos. Roger that, dude. I think you're just a dominant person and don't like when people tell you what to do. Yeah, that's true. I'm not like... I just want to do things the way that I want to do things, and I ask a bunch of questions, and if you can't answer my questions in a way that makes sense, then I don't want to do it. Oh, the jobs with the PS4 getting dust in the corner? That's true. Yeah, stop donating if you're broke. Top 5 tips for people working remote who've never worked remote before. Oh, that's a good idea, but I don't know. Sure. I'm gonna make a new video. How to work remote. Email HR and say, I tested positive for coronavirus and I need to work from home indefinitely. Or I will come to the office. And then they'll still probably be like, well, the company handbook says you gotta come to the office unless you have PTO. And then you sue them, right? How to work remote 2020. Crystals. Why? Life as an INTPA is really hard. That's true. I would agree with that. Sometimes I dislike my personality. Sometimes I wish I was a lot more agreeable and didn't ask so many questions and I could just go with the flow. But I just like, people just like, well, just bite your tongue. And I'm like, I'd rather just not be in that situation then. Please explain to me why you're doing what you're doing. And this like needs to logically make sense. Only working for a couple more months though. We'll see. We'll see. Just keep testing positive. It's fine. Does the logic subjects in the CS degree give you an edge over someone who is self-taught? I don't know if there's like a test at work, then yeah, it would give you an edge. But not really, no. Maybe. Do you ever go partying? No, I don't drink. And I don't know. Everybody wants to go to the club, and I want to own the club, right? Everyone's like, oh, I was in the VIP of the club, and I want to be the guy offering the VIP section that you can pay me for the opportunity to go into. That's just the difference in mindset. What do you find makes you happy with all the contradictory cognitive functions as INTP? Yeah, I like making personal progress on things. Doing things, doing things that push me out of my comfort zone. That's what makes me happy. I'm more of a big picture type of person, so my dude, Nightquicker, welcome aboard. Thanks for the reply. How come you don't drink? It makes me sick. It makes me sick. Makes me sick. Makes my stomach hurt. I'd say it's a mix, I guess, of INTP and ENTP. Own the VIP. This guy gets it. Yeah, I mean, why climb the corporate ladder when you can own the corporate ladder and offer it to other people to climb, and then you pay them 10% of what they make you, and then you tell them to be thankful for the opportunity to climb that ladder really hard and work all those hours for you, because that's what a job is. Do a teaching Tinder matches to code. Maybe. Any mentors you follow for business advice? MJ DeMarco. Like hurt instantly or hangover? No, I just like, okay, so this is what I could do. Like just like regular, just like alcohol, that hurts my stomach, right? It hurts my stomach almost 5-10 minutes after. It just hurts. So the only ones I can do are like the lame ones, right? The sugary ones, like Mike's. Like I do like Mike's lemonade or something, but I can only do like maybe 1.5, and then that's it. No more. It's just start to feel a little. Is your ex doing okay? Who cares? Design a grind reel tattoo for us. Yeah, let me yeah, I'll give you a 15% potential increase. Any mentors you follow for relationship advice? Not really. Just Rolo. Rolo's a good dude. Actually, what's crazy is that I can message Rolo on like basically whenever, and he usually answers. It's so weird because I've read all his books. So weird. I never thought I'd actually talk to him. Any idea why that is the case? Nah. Create a game on that theme. A bazillion. Hey, thanks, Terry. What happened with the cheating? I don't want to have to go to the other video. Yeah, my girlfriend cheated on me a year ago. How'd you start the gym? I did weight training in high school. I guess that was probably the first time I ever like truly lifted. Weight training class at high school was cool. I was still big, still fat guy, but that was the first time I did it. I learned how to deadlift. I learned how to squat. I learned how to bench press. Rolo. If you know, then you know. Why do you need relationship advice? It's not relationship advice. That's not the type of advice. I wouldn't even say it's advice. I would say more if he just has an opinion that you can either agree with or not, or take it with a grain of salt, but Perpetual Education, thanks for being here. What a book writer you like reading or listening for? Wait, what? Is it necessary to work before I start freelancing? Work where? Like, you probably should try. It will help. Are you going to the thing in Las Vegas? I didn't know there was a thing in Las Vegas. I don't know. That'd be cool. But I don't know if I put that on the channel, because that's... YouTube does not like that content. Okay? YouTube does not like that content. YouTube does not like those buzzwords. YouTube doesn't... I just don't... Volume and form. I like strength and form. I think volume for hypertrophy, but... How to talk to a girl I'm interested in. Just talk to her. Just talk to her like a person. Like any person you would talk to anyways. And then, yeah. Do you know Jordan Peterson? Yeah. Why the video? Why did you make a video about being cheated on? Yeah, so the video was not... It's not for revenge. That's why I made an effort to blur out all their names. It's just to show people that if they're being gaslit, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like, and I've already... Like, it's obviously, like, you should have cut contact right there. You should have walked away. All that stuff. Is it normal to have body pain? I don't know. Body pain? Like joint pain? It's normal to be sore. Sean Connery voice. Wes, thanks. I don't know. I can't do like his like I found the cure for the... I've never tried that one. I found the cure for the plague of the 20th century. Now I've lost it. I can't. I should have like a list. I'll say it as Herbert. I found the cure for the plague of the 20th century, but now I've lost it. Bro, you're strong, man. Hey, thanks, dude. Would you consider co-founding a tech startup if the underlying meaning was compelling enough? What does the tech startup do, and am I coding? Because that's not what I want to do. Weren't you concerned your girlfriend was talking with your friend? I didn't know that she was talking to my friend. I didn't know that was happening. It happened as like a group chat, right? Walking away is really hard when you're like, even then I knew that I should walk away and I should just be like, yep, I know what's going on, 100%. They're doing it. They're getting it on. She cheated. And I should just stop talking to him right now. Like I heard that in my head, you know? Like I heard that. I was like, what are you doing, Jai? This is crazy. But at the same time, I was like, no. That can't be real. They're not doing anything, right? Like, you're crazy. Like, you're temporarily just like, you want to give them the benefit of the doubt because you've never seen anything like that. You would never expect anything like that. I thought it was unlucky, but I don't understand some of the things they texted or did. Yeah, me neither. Do you think becoming a web designer in 2020 without coding is viable? No. No, they're going to ask you to do bare minimum styling. Do all businesses require copywriting skill? Marketing requires copywriting, and most businesses require marketing, so yeah. Gotta go, nice stream. Hey, thanks for joining the channel, by the way. Any more corporate cringe coming soon? Yeah, so there's probably going to be like a video about career advisors giving bad advice. Because if you go look up, just go type in career advice on YouTube or how to do an interview advice on YouTube and look at their advice. Like, so it's bad. It's really bad and not practical. Is 2 vids a week enough? I think 2 minimum, 3 is ideal. What is this? How do you deal with body soreness due to a workout? There's certain supplements you could take. Cold showers are good. Do you do review resumes on stream? If you would like it, it's easier for me to send you a video after. So you're retired from code. I'm retired from coding as a job. I don't like coding as a job. Coding is fine. Like I'll pull up Python every now and then and mess with it. I'll pull up Unreal Engine, mess with some C++ every now and then. I'll do some DevOps on my server for my website every now and then. Like I didn't use like Bluehost or something like that. Like I went to DigitalOcean. I got a server. I put a Linux distro on it, and then I set it all up myself. Like that sort of stuff I do. Cold showers for body soreness. Yes. It helps to flush the lactic acid out of your muscles, puts it back into your liver because of the shock of the cold water. That's what like ice baths and stuff do. The career advice I've searched is bad. This would make a perfect video. Yeah, there's a bunch of people talking about how to do interviews the right way and things not to say. Like, you should never ever be chewing gum in an interview. It's like, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's not like there's a whole video on you shouldn't chew gum. If the interviewer cares that you're chewing gum and is gonna not hire you because you're chewing gum in the interview, like, why does that have to? You're gonna chew gum at work. You can answer questions to people at work when you chew gum. You're gonna be eating lunch at your desk answering questions to people, but you can't chew gum in an interview? That's stupid. Hope you're doing well. Hey, thanks, Thoughts. I had no idea. Mind blown. Bradley Ellis. Yeah, that's what all the ice bath hype is for. It flushes that lactic acid out back through your system and your organs, and then you're good to go. Or it helps to do that. What's Real Engine for C#? That's Unity. Should I invest in Instagram ads? Not if you just want to grow a personal brand. If you want to sell something, Instagram ads. Is it just me or the volume's super low? I think it might be you, because on my OBS, I'm almost peaking. Doing anything interesting with Arduino? Sometimes. No one watches it. So usually I'm messing with Arduino. Just respected an interview. Heard suits are now bad. Yeah. Yeah, Nightquaker gets it 100%. What do you do when you need to go somewhere and you can't take the dogs? Usually I ask my dad to take care of them. Thank you for helping me learn something new today. Bradley, I'm glad I helped. You're loud. Okay. What computer mouse do you use? I think it's a Corsair Saber. It has like a bunch of buttons on it. And every time someone comes over, they're like, why do you have so many buttons on your mouse? That one. Get the one that will make everyone ask that. Have you ever had bad acne? No. Actually, I have really oily skin, so I wash my face with just a bar of soap, which dries your skin, so it meets like the happy medium. Never caught a live show. You look like an exact one of my buddy. Weirds me out. Cody, that's because I'm secretly him. Just ask me next time you see me. What do you need to know how to make your custom... Wait, what? Do you invest in the stock market? Nope. Thanks for what you do, Hector. Dude, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for being here. I'm so excited. I'm gonna set this up after the live stream today. Look, you have any advice for internships? You don't need one. Not really. Look at all this stuff. I got some of these for flying, for practicing. Do the hookups. I also got this thing. I need to get a new desk. Have you read any fiction? Not really. Are you going to start dating only Asian women? Well, that's a weird question. I like lots of women. That's BS. An internship is an amazing thing. No, it's not. An internship literally is just a junior developer job, but you're not getting paid a salary. You could be a junior dev without an internship. There's no difference. How do you maintain your upload consistency? I force myself to do it. Have you received the YouTube creator reward for 100K? Yeah, I have that. Internships and placements should be mandatory. Yeah, if you're going to make internships and placements mandatory, though, then you should help them get one. Yeah, if you're going to make the internship be required, then you should have it lined up for them. Don't just be like, you have to have an internship, go get it. Like, otherwise, just let them find the job. Is it hard to crush on someone as you get older? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. What muscle splits do you do? It's a bro split. So Monday chest, Tuesday back, yesterday was shoulders, today is legs, tomorrow is arms, Saturday, Sunday off. Maybe like go hike or something, you know. Personal projects good in CVs. Your personal projects are your CV. That's what no one tells you. Message retracted. Looks like a drum set, double bass drum pedal without the connect. Yeah. That's going to take up so much space. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'm going to need to get a new desk. Here in the UK, an internship can be paid. The internships are short periods. Yeah. Yeah, mandatory internships is just like, companies would love that, right? You literally just do cheap labor, just cheap work. Yeah, bro split. Python is fantastic. Python can do anything, just not really good. Bro, you look like a Chad. Thanks. My friends that took internships have only had their careers delayed by them, pretty much. Do you feel it's worth starting your own business as your first job? Not really, no. I think you need to go get a job first and figure out what a problem is that you can help solve, and then make your own business. If you're gonna, like, you could start out with the hustle, I guess, but you're not gonna really know how all this stuff works. Calisthenics, they're good. Is SEO still a thing nowadays? It can be if you're in like a crowded market, but most of the time people are just going to pay for ads and your SEO won't mean anything. Is adding features to a tutorial app on Udemy a good way to learn? Yes, do that. 100%. Add features to tutorial projects. We are paid $19K for a year of placement work, which is more than minimum wage, which would be getting paid for working a bar job. Yeah, but the thing with an internship is that it's exactly the same as a junior dev job, so you should just be getting paid as a junior dev. That's why it's stupid. It's just cheap versions of junior devs, and that's why internships are dumb. Like, yeah, they're going to pay you slightly more than you'd make at a regular minimum wage job, but they could be paying you what you would be getting paid at a regular job, but they don't. Like, even though the responsibility is the same, the required knowledge is the same. That's the problem. It's super cheap junior devs. SEO is very much a thing. I think it's, if you're in a crowded market, then yeah, it matters. But like for me, SEO is not a thing. Like, no one's gonna go look up grind reel because that doesn't relate to anything. It's just its own unique thing. What projects did you have in your resume? I had like some Twitter bots, personal website that like taught you how to like work out. Yeah. Thanks for the regular content. I hope you enjoy it. Hope if anything, like, you just appreciate the consistency. I try to be here. Have you used Docker? I personally haven't. What kind of women are you attracted to besides the narcissist kind? That's funny. Any VR games? Not really. I'll probably play X-Plane. That'd be fun. That sounds really fun. Twitter bots, what do they do? Twitter bots that like auto respond to stuff, like auto responder Twitter bots let you post from API bots, just like they were just Twitter bots using Twitter's API. I had an authentication app where you could like log in with Firebase, and then after, like, those were my 2 projects, and then after that I started putting all my work projects on there. Are you good at soccer? Dude, I can't even play kickball. Abs check. I don't want to get demonetized. You can go look on Instagram if you want. How's the tech scene? Yeah, there's plenty of tech in Utah, but there's plenty of startup tech in Utah, so I'd be careful. There's like just the other day, there's a company. What was it? Lehigh. There's a company in Lehigh, Utah, where all the startups are that just let go like 250 people. So this is Startuptopia. They call it the Silicon Slopes. It's kind of silly, to be honest. Let me look. Lehigh company layoff. Nope. Huge layoffs at Unique. Anti-MLM. Ancestry.com cuts workforce. What else we got? Let me go to news. Someone DM'd me about it. I'll have to find it. Do you use HTML for website building? That's what everyone uses. I just use WordPress though. DCS World for military? Dude, I played DCS once in VR and it was fantastic. I just kept forgetting how to start my plane. Startups are garbage. I think you should work at a startup if you want to go your own way later in life. That's the startup benefit. Because at a startup, you're going to do a million things besides just what they hire you for. And that is what you would also do when you first start your business. So that's why it's good. Are you 100% US American? Every American is not one, unless they're like Native American. What? I was born here, yes. My parents were born here. My grandparents were born here. My great-grandparents were born here. As far as I know. How to overcome your fears. Fear is just an indication that you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. But then you got to remember, every bit of progress in life happens outside your comfort zone. Do you still own a Jeep? Yes, sir. Sergio, appreciate you, man. When it comes to the videos you upload, do you upload videos you like or upload videos that please the algorithm, or is it partially both? Sometimes I make videos that I just want to make and I know they're going to do trash. But you got to take some of that sometimes so that you can be able to talk about that later. Because if you make content about one thing forever, as soon as you want to talk about something else because you get burnt out, people are going to be like, this isn't what I subscribed for. So you got to kind of keep it varied with a theme. Opinions on marketing people? Marketing and sales people are the 2 most important people, not developers. Sorry, developers, you're not the most important part of the company. Marketing is, because you can develop a fantastic app. But now you have to compete for attention. Now you have to compete through other people's marketing. It doesn't matter. Marketing and sales are the most important, not developers, not engineering skills. Being able to sell, like, it's great. You got this app that changes lives. How are you going to get people to use it? You're going to hope that it grows organically by word of mouth? Maybe. That's like 1 in 10 million chance. I mean, you need all of it. You need to be able to do all of it, but marketing is the most important. Marketing and sales. Like, you could, like, all right, look. I went to the I went to, what was it? It's called Shields. It's like a sports authority, if you guys know what that is. Like, I went to this like outdoors shop, and they had a leash, a human leash on it. Like, what you do is you put it around your waist. It's just a leash. You put it around your waist and you tie it to the wall, and then you try to pull some weights and run, right? It's just a human leash. That's all it was. But they called it a dynamic resistance band to accelerate explosive muscle growth. It's like, you can market anything. It is just a leash for a human. I got a picture of it. Hold on. That's what, like, if you make it look nice and put it in a pretty wrapper, people will buy. But you gotta make something good too. You can't just do that. Hold on. I got a picture. Tesla is the proof that this is not true. Yeah, Tesla is the proof because it's Tesla. Tesla is something that's super innovative and it's, you know, changing the world. But there are a whole lot of other things out there. I just said that. There's a whole lot of other things out there that are changing the world that just don't get spread because that just never... Like a sled pull band. Yeah, except you give it to another human to hold you back. That was like the whole point. It's like a sled pull band, but for people to hold you, like a tug of war where you run away with it with the rope tied on you. It was a little crazy. Let me find it. Where is it? What the heck? I have a bunch of stupid TikToks saved. Here. It's called the Skills Recoil. Come on, turn. All right, or not. Here you go. This is an example of how marketing works. See? Like, you can market anything. That's a human leash. Dynamic resistance assistance trainer, recoil 360. Isn't that great? That was $55. $55. It's so, like... Survivorship bias if you talk about Tesla. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it happens for sure. You can't say it doesn't happen because that's what you hear. You hear the stories about, oh, we went viral. But, like, I've never gone viral, ever. On YouTube, nothing. And most people don't. But that's not what you hear about. Cheating video made me cry. Walked to my ex in the act. Oof. A rope. Yeah. That must be one good leash. I see, like, you thought I was making it up. I'd pay $15. Nah, dude, it's a... I got another one. 400, wait. Let's show him some love. Oh, thank you. This is... You don't have to do that. Thank you. I appreciate that. For the kind words. Here's another thing. What else I got on here? Here's some that you here's some elastic ropes that you tie to your feet to help you jump. And they're called the Hops Vertical Jump Trainer. And what is it? Oh, I was wrong. This is $70. This is $70 for this. This is why marketing is dumb. It's good, but in a dumb way. Look. That's it. $70. You can see right there on the tag. Vertical jump trainer. Isn't that fantastic? Look, I'll zoom in. You don't believe me. $70 for that. Does the other one? Oh, okay. So it's $50. Yeah. So the other one is $49. So there's the leash. Dynamic resistance band. And then if I zoom in, There, $50 for a human leash. Isn't that fantastic? Why not leak the people who betrayed you? Because I'm not out for revenge as much as that sounds nice, but that's not what I don't want to ruin their lives. You got to be the bigger man. With great responsibility, or with great, power comes great responsibility. And I'm not saying YouTube's great power, but like with an audience of such size, people will go and harass, and that's not what I want. I just want everyone to learn what it looks like to be gaslit. Don't give it screen time. Patented technology. Facts. Yeah, it's like proprietary gym supplements. Alpha Male Shredded X. We use a proprietary blend of the most basic supplements, such as L-theanine and caffeine, to make you feel energized. That product solves something at least. Yeah, not really. Cough, iPhones, cough. That's facts. What do you think of Nintendo Ring Fit? Just go for a run. That's an amazing product. I use it for my dog. True. Still pursuing a pilot's license? Yeah, I went flying on Monday. I was going to go Wednesday, but my instructor got sick. And then Friday, he's out of town. So we're going to shoot for Monday if he's not sick. Rip Uncle Ben, that's facts. Do a video on how to get into Fang from someone who's never been into Fang nor wants to go. Got it. We'll do it. Next video. You should sell coder playlists, but I can't. That'd be just like stealing people. Well, I guess you could sell a playlist as long as you give credit. Lots of lessons to learn. Do you think I can get a remote job, 1 year experience when you're living in the EU? Yeah, so you got to apply to remote jobs in the US, but you got to ask for a W-8 contractor. How's the COVID? I hope I don't get it. It's called W-8 contractor. So if you're outside the US and you want to work in the US as a contractor, remote, it's W-8. That's what it is. It's cheaper for them to hire you that way than it is to hire you on payroll. So, there you go. The most money for the least amount of work, if you can get in. That's not why I want to work, though. I want to do good work, and I want to get paid a lot for it. So that's why I don't take jobs. Because I want to work really hard, and I want to get paid representative of what that hard work outputs me directly. I don't want someone else to decide. A drag and drop workout builder. That's dope. I want to see more of the aviation journey content. I'm thinking about making like a what I learned this week, but no one cares. W-weight. I'm W-8ing. I'm a Kobu Camp student. What should my expectations be when I finish? Is it reasonable to consider myself hireable? Yes. You get to decide if you're hireable. Honestly, you have to sell yourself in the interview. If you go in saying I don't know enough, hey, you and every other senior dev doesn't know enough either. I didn't spam a symbol. John, I don't know, dude. Streamlabs just goes crazy sometimes. I'm sorry. Man up and get over it. We are over it. What's the best book you read about business? Unscripted by MJ DeMarco, 400%. Please do what I learned video. We care. Oh, I said that without really thinking it. I said nobody cares about the aviation journey, and everyone's like, I care. Wow, I wasn't really expecting that. Well, thanks. Maybe I'll make it. Like, I did radio calls the other day. So I was like, let me tell you a story. You don't have to stay if you don't want, but I was doing radio calls flying the airplane, and we were just practicing taking off and landing, and I said one thing wrong, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna sound so stupid, because when you make a radio call, everyone can hear you, and it's like they're laughing, you know. Well, they're probably not laughing, or they are, but they're not. You know, you can't hear them laughing at you, so it's like, yeah, I knew I messed up the radio call. I said something stupid, but then my instructor was like, no, don't worry about it, because the other day, I was flying with a student, and this other dude started making a radio call. He's like, I don't know, 544 Delta Arch or whatever, right? Talking, or how do you say it? So you got to say, it would be like South Valley Archer 544 Sierra, whatever, and then you got to say what you're doing, and then you got to say who you're talking to again. And he was like, South Valley 544 Delta something, and then he was like, turning right, crosswind, Jesus, like just across the radio, like everyone can hear him. And then he let go of the button, and he's like, pushed it back down a few seconds. He's like, South Valley, let's go again. Oh, it's so funny, because like I was so paranoid. It was like the first time I filmed. It was like the first time I filmed a video when you get in front of the camera and you hit record. That's how I felt, just like talking on the radio, flying an airplane, because everyone can hear you. Oh, it was kind of funny. Sometimes people get so mad about radios in airplanes. Like, people start making unprofessional radio calls on purpose. And they're like there was this one time, there was this like, oh yeah, that dude who just flew underneath me, can you do blah, blah, blah? Can we not do this? Like, when you hear other people on the radio telling you what not to do, that means you're going to get a talking to. Probably. And that's what you don't want. Should I apply for my first web dev job if I'm mediocre at CSS? Who gets to decide if you're mediocre? The company gets to decide if you're mediocre, and the company gets to decide if your ability of being mediocre is good enough to get a paycheck. Ain't the flying super expensive? Yes, but I've been saving for like 9 years. Do y'all use the NATO phonetic alphabet? Yes. Yep. They talk so fast it sounds crappy. I'm nervous. I would just keep asking them to repeat themselves. Most of the time, people aren't talking to you. Most of the time, people aren't talking to you. They're just more like stating what they're doing. And then if you need to talk to them, if you hear something on the radio and you're like, oh wait, that's near me, then you can respond. But most of the time, it's everyone just giving a status update about what they're doing, where they're at in the air, what altitude, where they're headed. Is there a chain of command in aviation? The FAA would be your top tier. You don't wanna mess with them. They bogarted him on the landing. Oof. I just watched your last video. No wonder you're so bitter and insecure after all. Well, thank you. Are you still doing resume reviews? Sometimes. It's just hard. Is the imposter syndrome real? Yes. Everyone deals with it. Are you becoming a pilot? Yes. It's the dream. I want to buy an airplane so bad. Y'all think airplanes are really expensive, but I was doing research, and you can get an airplane for like cheaper than what you would pay for a car. Pretty nuts. 25. Please review them for me off stream. Sure thing. You didn't have to do that. Can you PDF them? Because I think you sent them like just straight pasted. Can you send them as PDFs? I remember reading it and it was pasted in there and the formatting was broke. So if you could PDF them, attach them, that'd be better. Working for someone else is temporary. The best way to begin your business. Don't you agree? Yes. If you're not bitter and insecure in 2020, you're an NPC. That's true. You're right, John. I'd agree with that. Do they go over hypoxia and how to detect it? Well, I actually haven't asked that question, but I imagine that yeah, there's certain altitudes that you just don't go to. You got to be aware of your altitude, not your AGL, but your actual like altitude from sea level. Would that be a decent airplane, Josh? Yeah, it'd be a decent airplane. Like older airplanes. Like airplanes from like 1970, 1980. Like they're not trash airplanes because they're that old. Hectic Bite. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. What do you want to get? You can get an airworthy Cessna for under 30K if you know what to look for. I don't know if I'd want a Cessna. I think I like low wing aircraft. Maybe I like a Piper or like a Beechcraft would be cool. What do you think Ty Lopez adds on YouTube? I haven't seen them. Do normal people get into flying at a younger age? Yeah, people start flying airplanes because they want to do it as a career. But I think probably being a pilot right now is probably the worst job in the world, because that's where everybody's getting sick, is airports, you know? And now you're the pilot, and that's your job, to be at the airport all day and be a bus driver. Ugh. No. And also, the whole point of flight to me is freedom. The whole point of being able to fly an airplane is to go where you want and explore and adventure. It's not to be a bus driver and just put people in the back and then fly around. That's not for me. That's not for me. That's why I don't want to do it as a career. I want to control my schedule. I want to go when and where I go. I want to use it as part of my business. I don't want to do it as a job. I gotta ask how acclimated to the culture here. Karsten, yeah, so it's a little bit different. There's a lot of people. I find people in Utah are of two extremes normally, or three extremes, I would say. You have people on the very conservative side, right, of Utah, and then you have people that are just completely, how do I say this, hippies, tree huggers, people that, yeah, just like, you get what I mean, like that type of people. Nothing wrong with these people, right? But you got those people that just want to live in the mountains, never come out, never want to come to society, and they just work the minimum amount possible so that they can just be in the woods nonstop. And then because of the really conservative side, there's also a bunch of people on the really liberal side that want to party hard all day long. And it's really hard to find people in the middle where those intersect, right here, that like, you know, a little bit of everything. Can you just fly to any state? Yep. What about boating? Boating is cool, I guess. Can you get a job through your flying license? Nah. When you get a PPL, you're legally not allowed to charge money to take people flying. But you could be like, hey, can you help me pay for this gas? I think that's fair. There's fees to land with your plane, though. I'm not sure. I imagine there's probably a fee to, like, park it down overnight. Or you gotta call ahead of time, probably. If you go back to the time period, would you do differently to avoid those situations you've gone through? I don't know if I would avoid those situations because I wouldn't be where I'm at today. Boating is amazing. Yeah, dude. I had a boat. My dad had a boat growing up. That was cool. And then one day the bank came and took it away. And I was like, "Hey, Dad, they're stealing your boat, Dad. Dad, there's someone in the driveway, like taking your boat away." And he was just looking at me, and I was like, there's someone stealing your boat right now. Are you gonna call the police? And he's like, they're not stealing my boat, Josh. And I was like, feels bad, man. Wow. Shariness, you were in Provo in August. Are you in Utah? I don't go to Provo that much. People stare at me a lot. As soon as you get, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes away, 40 minutes away from Salt Lake City, people stare. Because I have a tattoo. And I remember one time I went to go get gas at a gas station in the middle of, like, 45 minutes away. And they just stare at you like they've never seen a tattoo before. I had ear piercings, too, at the time. Becky and Chris have cool flying vlogs. Dude, that's all I want to do is just fly around and make movies. That's like the dream. Do you mind repeating websites you like for free PDFs? Google Docs will convert to PDFs. Does Lambda offer AM Pacific time? I think that's all they have. It starts at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Pacific. That's all they do. Ugh. If you could go back to the beginning of your self-teaching journey, what would you do differently? I'd probably have a more structured program, because this is the problem that I have with learning to program from scratch, self-taught, and you don't have any friends to ask. You should, step one, join some community. Join some community that's going to help you learn how to code. And then step two, don't just sit and just learn all the basics. Please don't just sit and learn all the basics. And then once you've learned all the basics, build a project. Don't do that. Learn the minimum amount possible, then try to build something. And you'll figure out what you don't know. And then go back to learning. And then stop. Be like, all right, I'm gonna try to build it now. And you'll either know what you need to know, and you'll be able to build that section of the project, or you won't, and you'll have to go back to learning again. I think the problem is everyone just spends 9 years learning about variables and like hoisting and a bunch of this stuff that doesn't really come into play in a project. Like, just like learn the minimum possible to build something, and then build that thing, and then when you don't know how to do it, go back to learning, and then you just gotta go back and forth. But people don't know that. They just sit and they go through the Udemy tutorial and they're like, this is cool and all, like I know how to add numbers in a console now, but like how does this relate to making websites? People stare at me because I have a drum set tattoo on my chest and I'm a girl. Lots of girls have chest tattoos. Were you a teacher at Lambda? No. AM part-time. I don't think they have AM part-time. You need to know object-oriented programming first, right? No, you don't need to know object-oriented programming to build stuff. Just build stuff. Your former friend looked like he lacked remorse or guilt. I mean, it's very, like, he's very motivated to never admit to cheating with the ex-girlfriend because he was married when he did it. His divorce was not finalized, and if you do that, then you get kicked out of the military. So, I didn't want to do that to him. Because I wouldn't want to be homeless, and I wouldn't want to make him homeless or jeopardize his ability to pay his bills. Would you say learning algorithms is a thing that people must learn? Learn it if you need it. What's up, homies? Kaya, what's up? Welcome aboard. I've been live for 2 hours. It feels a lot longer. Hey, but thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. If you got questions about career advice, entrepreneurship, whatever. Only afternoon. I think it's like at night, actually. Ramon. Here's a Keanu for you guys hanging out for me. Thank you. If you weren't a teacher and didn't take your code bootcamp at Lambda, how exactly are you affiliated with Lambda? Yeah, so when I had a small YouTube channel, I emailed a bunch of boot camps and only Lambda responded. And I was like, I just want to shadow someone's journey learning code because it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck, like it's gonna be hard. And they answered. And even to this day, I'll still email other boot camps. They just don't answer. I don't have access to their students. I've done videos with people at Flatiron. Craig does Flatiron. Sherm does Flatiron. Like, no one responds. If I were you, I wouldn't care. Yeah, I feel like that some days. How do I get into selling on Amazon? I don't know. I've never done it. What are your entrepreneurial ideas outside of YouTube and tech? I'd like to make a production company. Yeah, 100% a production company where I just go to small businesses and I help them market their business in a way that actually works. Do you know there's Matrix 4 being shot right now? Oh, that sounds good. I built some HTML sites through FreeCodeCamp. Is FreeCodeCamp worth it? Ah, dude, FreeCodeCamp is great. Definitely go that way first. Don't go to CodeBootCamp if you don't have to. You have any tips for what I should do when I feel super unmotivated? Yeah, so you can feel unmotivated all day. It doesn't matter. Most people feel unmotivated. But work creates motivation. It's not the other way around. It's just backwards. So if you're listening and you're unmotivated, I promise you, doing the work creates the motivation. You don't create motivation to do the work. Don't do it. Just spend 60 seconds. Spend 60 seconds doing it, and you will get motivated, and then you will get inspired. And then you'll do good work. And then the next day, after you're done doing the work, you're going to be demotivated again. And you're going to have to be like, you're just going to have to sit down and do it for 60 seconds again and again and again. You don't get motivated to do something. That's like maybe 1 out of 10 times. Did that answer your question, Victoria? Laughing at corporate cringe, but also teaches them how to make corporate cringe. No, I don't want them to make corporate cringe videos. Like, I think I'd be cool to be a consultant for companies if they wanted to hire me to come in to show them how to actually treat their employees right. That would be fantastic. But the first thing that I'm going to do is eliminate all forms of micromanagement, and then all the power hungry managers are going to be like, "But wait, we can't watch what they're doing all day." And I'll be like, "Okay, so why you need to do that?" "Well, because I want to know what they're doing with every minute of the day." Okay, well, that's your problem. That's the problem here. No one's gonna hire me for that. Would you say you become more paranoid about being cheated on? No, I don't care. Like, go if you want to cheat, go cheat. That's it. I'm done. I don't care. Why didn't you like Dev Mountain? They just didn't do a good job. Like, we started out with like 40 people. We ended up with 5 people. Teachers were late. When I had a question, I was told to put my hand down multiple times. What are your thoughts on Tim Ferriss' 4-hour work week? I think it could be it's a good idea. I think it's a great idea, actually. I'm a huge fan. I just think it's really hard to implement. I have the idea. Oh, I like the idea to be a marketing coach to small businesses. Yeah, I'd like to go in with like all right, so this is my thought. I think video content is the future. Video content and audio content are the future. Blogs are kind of because people got to stop what they're doing to read. But video content and audio content are the future. And so companies don't understand that, right? They don't know how to market. They don't know how to make down to earth relatable videos. They don't know how to people start selling the features of something instead of the benefits of something. This guy named Jocko. Yeah, dude, Jocko's pretty cool, but Jocko doesn't make videos about corporate cringe. That's why companies hire Jocko. Jocko has a consulting business where he goes in and he tells management how to be better leaders, right? And he's been a Navy SEAL, commander Navy SEALs, and I haven't been that, so companies aren't going to hire me to come tell people how to lead when I haven't been in a leadership position. They're not going to listen to me. And again, I make videos about the trash that they do. I'm making 50K part-time, 6 to 10, 1 to 5. That sounds pretty full-time. That's literally just like a few hours break. That's 8 hours, right? That's a full day. Quit to speed up the process. I don't know how much money you have or what your cost of living is. Time for dinner? All right, zero empathy. Good night. What do you think is better, practicing programming skills or focusing on getting better theoretical education? Theory is great, bro. Everything sounds fantastic in theory, but that's not how real life works. You should do entrepreneur talks. Dude, I'd be happy to do entrepreneur talks, but again, no college is going to bring me in to tell you to be an entrepreneur, because the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be like, you don't need this business degree to be an entrepreneur. You don't need this degree to be an entrepreneur. You don't need this. It defeats the purpose. Like, you're getting a degree in entrepreneurship, which is literally the opposite of entrepreneur. Like, again, like doing entrepreneurship talks, I'd have to. Where would you do them? Like, how does Gary Vee get paid to do them? I don't know. I'm gonna come to a college and be like, hey, I know you're really excited about this degree, but it's useless. I mean, not all degrees, but like a lot. Recommendations for getting exposure for a 3D printing business. Yeah, print some stuff for free for people and tell them to put it up. So pay yourself an exposure first. Don't let them tell you that you're getting paid an exposure. Just offer some 3D prints for businesses for free and just say, hey, if you enjoyed that, maybe shout me out. That's how I'd start. Give dudes a chance. Sorry, dude. I don't like dudes. I like females. Who's this? Oh. How I can get into Lambda School? Have you ever interviewed at Amazon? Nah. What's your ideal company interview? Yeah, so it's like, all right, here's what we do here at our company. And even if it's like proprietary, intellectual property, whatever. Here's an example of what we do at our company. We want you to help make this thing. Where do you think you'd start? And then just go for it. Give dudes a chance. Yeah, man, that's not gonna happen. More power to you, though. What's your 401k looking like? Yeah, so that I don't play the market, dude. I don't play the market because look at what happened to the market. And everyone's going to disagree with me. That's fine. I think the market's dumb. Invest in assets that appreciate in value. Ask 4 times, but I'm not getting an answer. I'm scrolling up. I don't see. Oh. I'm studying labor law to work as an HR manager without having work experience in that. That sounds difficult. Any advice? Ramon, for like getting into, you have to apply and they give you like a test and then they give you all the training to take the test to get in. Guitar mat. Lol. Who is blowing up my Discord right now? Patrick, stop. Let your beard grow. Nah. What do you invest in besides buying your house? For now, I invest in knowledge, like knowledge stuff or gear for the channel. Be satisfied with current social media? I wish there was more organic growth. I'm enjoying the quarantine here in Denmark. Well, I hope you're getting some time for yourself. I'm currently a senior in college for computer science, looking for work, having trouble getting interviews because of a low GPA. Any advice getting around this? Don't talk about your GPA. Don't talk about your GPA. Don't list it on your resume. Just don't talk about it. If you go to them and you say, hey, look, my GPA is really low, they're going to be like, what? But if you go to them and you just don't mention it, you're golden. Flash, what's up, dude? You have a Discord server? Yeah, it's down there in the description. There's like 20,000 people there. And if you have questions that I don't answer, you can follow me on Instagram. Everyone says that they don't know I have an Instagram. It's just my name. COVID-19, helping people realize that some meetings can be emails. Have you ever done a TikTok? Yeah. I was going to submit a CV to a company, but I did some stuff on social media. I have 1 or 2 people speaking to me like I'm an employee. Do I still... Wait, what? Did some stuff on social media. Yeah, I mean, send it. Just hide those posts, I guess. Have you read the 4-Hour Workweek? Yeah, I've read the 4-Hour Workweek. Should I apply for dev jobs if I work as a product manager? I mean, maybe. Should I mention that I'm visually impaired? I don't know. Does Israel have like laws where they can't discriminate based on like disabilities? I don't know. You could try it. Yeah, that's exactly it. COVID-19. Just download some COVID-19 and then you'll be able to work remote. What do you think about illegal aliens? Why would you ask these diversive questions, these polarizing questions? There's a way, like, can we talk about something that benefits people? But that's an important topic. I'm not gonna, nope. Trent Black made a video about you and later deleted it. He just unlisted it. That's what he said. He was in the chat earlier today. He said he unlisted the video. I did some positive things on their tech. Now they're asking me to consult with people on their behalf. Should I even bother sending it? Just do it as a formality. How do I get a girlfriend nowadays? I mean, do you want one? Like, are you sure that's what you want? You could just be single and go hang out with girls. What is your plan if everything collapses? That's a good question. Just download a girlfriend, bro. Just download a girlfriend. Or get yourself a doll with a really good AI. Download that. Do you have I don't work here lady moments? Oh yeah, dude, I have. I had a blue shirt on at Best Buy once. Did you buy a lot of supplies if they activate the quarantine? Bro, y'all are going nuts. I want the whole shebang. I want love and to be happy in a relationship till I die. Herbert, I'm sorry, but that's some Disney movie happy ending stuff. That's just don't bother with that. Just do you, dude. Did you see the motion tracked waifu stealing their job? That sounds like something I would Google off stream. Guitar mat. That's funny. Data science or software engineering? What do you like more? Is Utah in the quarantine? Not really. Getting back into dating is going to feel impossible. It's been fine. I don't have any issues talking to females, talking to the honeys. It's not a big deal. We had blue polo shirts. If I stopped at a store on the way home, people would come up to me asking where. You gotta aim for the moon so you hit the stars when you miss, right? That's also some Disney movie stuff. Some Disney princess happy ending. I don't know. Why can't... If you want love, just realize you love differently. I can't say it. I'm not gonna say all the things. Just go read The Rational Male. 135 pages is unscripted. Would you recommend the 4-Hour Work Week? Yes. Yes. And also the Millionaire Fast Lane. And that's clickbait. It doesn't teach you how to be a millionaire fast, but it's a clicky title. But it's a good book. Don Hall, what's up, dude? Can you do a video where you whiteboard the girlfriend story to help those practicing in English? Yeah, dude, I'm gonna whiteboard the cheating story. All right, so this is a starfish. Let's start by outlining what a starfish looks like. All right, now I want you to stare at it. That's exactly what happened in real life. Hey, are you gonna move? Mentoring a colleague that's very new to programming. The lessons don't seem to be sticking. Anyone have any advice? Mentoring a colleague. It's very new. The lessons... I don't know. I mean, I'd have him just build things. Just have him make little apps first. And then have him ask you questions along the way. But sitting stuck in theory mode is the fastest way to get demotivated. You gonna make a video on how to get back into dating? Yeah, you just talk to girls. It's not a big deal. Do some cooking and fitness video. I think happy long-term relationships are possible. Yeah, I don't think that they're impossible either. I just feel like they require work. Like good relationships require work. Both parties. This is a sad stream. The sulking is real. Josh's reaction to wanting true love. I don't know if there's a definition for true love. I think it's up to the person. I think everyone's just so quick to quit. That's the problem. Everyone's just so quick to give up and just quit. And they're like, this is a good relationship, but there's this one issue, and I don't want to talk about it, so I'm just gonna leave. You know, like everyone's just so quick to give up. That's the problem. Because you got a million faces in your pocket you can pull out on Tinder at any point to just be like, all right, next. That's the problem. Only true Scotsman, no true love. That's facts. That is kind of a, like when I true love or like the one, the real one. I don't know. It's just gatekeeping. Hello, Sir Fluke Mike. How's 19? There's a massive delay from where I am to watching. Yeah, there's a huge delay. Is there a dog freaking out right now? Give me book names for books you love. Unscripted by MJ DeMarco, 400%. Do you think the same thing would have happened if she had the fancy ring in marriage? Yeah. I mean, she probably would have got bored of something. I don't know. She was just very different than me, man. Like, the girlfriend wanted just a totally different life. Her goal in life was to work a 9 to 5, make $50,000 a year, have 2 weeks vacation, and use those 2 weeks to go travel once a year. And that was her. That was all she said that she wanted in life. And she was just very different than me. And I feel like what I do requires sacrifice, a lot of long hours, but it will pay off, you know. And that's like just the difference. you know, I want to do my own thing, and she'd be like, well, you're so stubborn, like, why don't you just go do this? I'm like, it's not working. It's just very different. So like, she probably would, we were gonna split ways eventually. Just difference in mindset, different in lifestyle. There's nothing wrong with doing the 9 to 5, 50K a year, okay? I'm just saying, just very different people. She'd always play devil's advocate about everything I did. She'd always be like, you know, what about this? Or not everyone does that. And I'm just, I don't know. Whatever. Like, legit, I don't know where to meet girls. I work 5 days a week. Gotta learn code and other stuff at night. Yeah, I mean, just swipe on Bumble, I guess. Swipe on Bumble, hit up the Tinder. Y'all want to see my Tinder profile? Oh, yeah, congrats on the 3 years in May. What cheating video? That's my last video that I posted. $50,000 views. That's nuts. Hit up the grinder eel. Hold. Look. Hold on, let me find it. Here you go. It's a little video. Look at that. It's not in focus. Why is it not in focus? Come on. There you go. I got another one on here. Oh, here's one. See that one? Where's it at? There you go. See? Josh. 29. Not bad. I got a bunch. I used to have some pilot ones on here. Here's one to exacerbate the jawline. This is my best blue steel right here. That's what a good lens does. What else? There we go. That's another one. That's a little bit with the all the pics from Austin. Yep. What else we got? This is a good one. It's a good one. What else? Oh, obviously you got to put this because Tinder, right? How about the little dogs? Are you photoshopping? No. Just that's what it's a difference between live video and video versus using a camera lens, like an actual 50 to 100 millimeter at like 1.2. Like, it just, lenses change the way how full your face looks. It changes the background. Like, lighting is a big factor. Go look at Trend Black's last video, or look at the thumbnail, and there's no difference. He didn't lose weight, he didn't gain weight. There's the only difference between lighting, posing, and pump. What else? I might have some more on here. We should do a dating stream with Josh, where the people swipe. What else? There's one. Using dog. I used to have the motorcycle on here, but that didn't do anything. I used to put I do YouTube on here, but that didn't do anything either. Everyone's just like, oh, you live in your mom's basement. Good job on the photography. That would be your boy Mike in the chat over here, over there. What's the story about you and your buddies? You got a knot. Is that a camera? What? There was nothing there. What else? I think I have all the same pictures everywhere, basically. Oh, I might have one. Let's see. Hold. Yeah, I have all the same pics everywhere. What about this one? This song is like StarCraft 2 music. It's so weird. There's one. There's one at the gym. That's the most non-douche gym photo of a bro ever. How many matches do you have on Tinder? 569. $569. Yeah. You done a video on lighting? What lighting are you using right now? Yeah, so I have this thing above my camera, right above me. And then there's a big light to my right or left. Yeah, you don't believe me? 569. I don't know. But again, like I swipe on everybody and then I sort through later. So, yeah. So I guess you're tall. Yeah, above 6 foot. How do I do this without making it? Scroll back to the top. No, I didn't mean to do that. I don't want to like dox people. Oh my god. There you go. Does that work? Nope, that's a... Oh, I matched with a hippo today. That's a funny one. Where's it? Hippo. 21. Lives in Salt Lake City. I spend most of my time sunbathing. And water. So you know I have a killer tan. Hippos are actually really nice. I don't know why people do that. Have you thought about just looking for a wife, bruh? More jaded about dating? No. That one was kind of funny. I'm sure she has a great personality. A literal hippo, yep. Here's the hippo pictures. Autofocus. Look at that. Oh, that's a great selfie right there. Wow. Look at that. That's some curves. Let me get some. Look. Just get a work wife. Why have a girlfriend when you have a work wife? Dogs. Relax. Howdy, I'm new. Well, thanks for being here. 48 Laws of Power makes me feel like I'm an evil person. No, dude, you're not supposed to embrace the 48 Laws of Power. You just use the 48 Laws of Power as a book to recognize when other people are utilizing them. You'll be really lonely once you're over 50. You won't have any parents or dogs are gone. No shade, but one reason to wife a girl you like. That's the most... People say I'm pessimistic. I'll be happy to straighten all this out for you. You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see Rolo on Tinder. That'd be funny. Actually, one of the questions I've always wanted to ask Rolo, now that he's here, is how would he do if he had to get back in the game? How would that go down? Or even would he? Would you even do it? I don't know. Yeah, the myth of the lonely old man. I can always get more dogs, that's true. Put corporate cringe consultant. This chat has gone downhill. We're just hanging out. No, I mean not like, I know that you probably wouldn't use apps, but I imagine you would just go full on, just play guitar. Any workout advice for hard gainers? It's just calories in, calories out there. How many matches you have? Yeah, Rolo's married. That's why I was just wondering, because he's been married for a while. So, just wondering how he would do if he got back in the dating game. Oh, I'm curious if he's still here. How many emails have you got about that video of Rolo? Probably got a lot. That's the kind of answers we want to read. It's been a while since we talked. Oh, thanks, man. What's your diet like? Relatively healthy. Will you do a video where you visit a lake? Can I do it over in an airplane? I work in healthcare. It's really sad to see people be alone. Yeah. That's not the goal. A few. I mentioned at the end of my stream. I was wondering. Yeah, if you wanna Q&A, we can do it. His diet is protein shakes. Yeah, what I had some ground turkey, some whole wheat noodles, and some pasta sauce last night for dinner. Come my Sunday stream. What time? Is it 3 p.m. my time? I think 2 or 3 or 4, somewhere between 2 and 4. This channel ever become dating advice channel? No, it's just my channel. It's just Josh's channel. That I don't know. It's kind of a little bit of everything. Let us hijack your my Tinder. I should let chat make my Tinder profile and we see what happens. I was gonna do stuff online, but everyone else is afraid. Is it real? Do you feel pressure? Oh, 100% it's real. You gotta be really careful with what you say. That's why I don't read certain questions or read them out loud. What workout drinks do you drink? I just have a couple scoops of protein, some almond milk. Otherwise just BCAAs or water. Do you make your own pasta noodles and sauce? I don't make the sauce. I don't make the pasta either. Yeah, it's... What's your current dating advice be? It's so controversial because everyone meets... See, that's the answer I have to give you. I can't... The answer I have to give you is everyone dates differently. Everyone's personality is differently. It's not... You can't say, do this for all girls, because that's not going to work. Because there's going to be someone that's like, that wouldn't work on me. That's ignorant. Let us go on a Tinder date with you like Impractical Jokers. That would be fun. Are you a Bernie bro? No. Why not ask girls out in public? Because people got in trouble for that on YouTube. There's some channels that did that. I think it was like Simple Pickup did that. They got in trouble, so it's not good. Is milk good to drink after a workout? Most people in bodybuilding stay away from dairy products in general. I guess if you want, it could be fine. Just water and protein normally. This is a really weird stream, but hey, thanks for being here. I'm not on anyone's team. I learned the hard way to make pasta noodles. What kind of trouble did Simple Pickup get into for picking up girls? They got in trouble because they recorded it. They got in trouble because they recorded it, put it on YouTube. What's wrong with milk? Bodybuilders will say that it messes with their estrogen levels, more specifically their E2 levels, and because bodybuilders are most likely not natural, they have very sensitive hormones, so they try not to mess with their E2 levels. Is Python a good programming language to start on? If you're not a visual person, it is. You can do a lot with Python. It can do everything. You just have to figure out what you want to make. It's not going to be very useful at first. It's just going to be adding numbers and doing stuff in a terminal, and you're going to be like, okay, well, how do I make a lot of money with this? Did the girls agree to being recorded? I think maybe some of them, but probably not. Probably not also some of them. Message deleted, what? Also good for AI, yeah. I mean, it just depends on what you want to build. Python's fantastic language. JavaScript's fantastic language. They should have asked. Well, they should have asked, but they didn't, and they got in trouble. Now I know why I was sub to you. What? What are you doing later today, Josh? I'm gonna go do legs as soon as the stream is over. Any big project ideas in Python for GitHub? You could make like a web scraper. Those are pretty good. Do jobs recognize auditing courses? Not really. Do I need a certificate? No. They want to recognize your projects and your ability to defend it. Python is the best language. That's a pretty good language. I like it. I think it's great. It's easy to write, easy to read, does whatever you need to. All right. I'm gonna go work out. I think that's gonna be it. Hope I answered all your questions today. So here's some Keanu's for you. Thanks for being here. I code games in Unity, but I'm looking to improve my coding to suit work more. What can I do? I don't know what you do at work. Oh, there goes my second light. That's how you know it's time. Not exactly easy to read. I think it's Python's chill. How can I get you to reply to me? You said React or Angular, and I'd say it doesn't matter. It's what gets the job done. You didn't go already? Yeah, no, I didn't go already. I've been streaming for 3 hours, so it's all good. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Hope y'all have a fantastic day. Here's some more Keanu's for you. Thanks so much for being here. All the donations, all the kind words, all the emails saying that sucks. I've been there. I support you. I appreciate all that. I'm thinking about doing a meetup, but tell me what you would want to do at the meetup, because the reason I don't want to do a meetup is because I don't think that I could give everyone the time that they deserve to talk to them, because I feel like if someone's giving up time to come to a meetup, I guess mainly to meet me, then I would want to be able to give them that time. But I want to go socialize with you guys, you know? Like, I want to hang out and, like, help. I just don't know what to do. So that's what I've been thinking about a lot. Enjoy leg day. Oh, I will. I will do my best. Thanks for the 999. What did I lose? Nothing. I think that's it. I feel like I'm going to forget something as soon as I click end. Pasta marshmallow towers for the... I can't even... John. Can you do a video call thingy? I guess. Oh, I think Discord upped it to 50 people. That could be fun. Josh, how do I meet you? I don't know. Cherryness14. Message me on Instagram. I keep reading what you're saying. Just message me on Instagram. Like a stream with fans people on it. That'd be cool. Yeah, we could do that. It would be good enough for workout. Oh, that'd be cool, dude. I'd be down for that. All right. I'm out for real. Patreon link doesn't work. I'll fix it. I will fix it. You need to move to Reno. I need my business to be 2 years old first. Then I would. Then I'm open to going wherever. Because I can do YouTube wherever, as long as I got good internet. All right. Don't forget to read my stuff. Roger that. Reno's like a tiny little town, right? Or it's not that small. I don't know. These are mountains, I think, so that's all right. That's just what I want, mountains. All right, I'm going to go. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for being here. I didn't expect for anyone to be here, but thank you. And then we'll talk about Sunday's show. So I'll see you later. Thanks for being here. Here's some music, I guess, to enjoy. All right. See y'all later. Have a good day.